So I spent 12 hours on a plane after traveling to Hawaii. These are some of my most notable travel essentials that made it not completely suck. So a big stressor when traveling is bags and packing. What I've learned after traveling as much as I have in my life is that having good bags is essential to being able to travel and pack smoothly. So my first travel essential is my new personal item for planes and my go-to bag whenever I'm taking short trips or whatever the case may be, the Cotopaxi Travel Pack 28 liters. The reason that I went with this bag is because it counts as a personal item on an airplane, meaning it can go under your chair, it doesn't have to go in the overhead bin, and you don't have to actually check it. You can easily pack for a weekend in here, and honestly, you could probably pack for a week depending on how heavy of a packer you are, or as long as you're going somewhere where you don't need to bring like rain gear or snow gear or whatever the case may be. You can pack pretty heavy in this small bag. You can also easily access all the compartments that you need, so if you have your charger stowed away or whatever the case may be, you can get there super easily. And it also has a lot of organization pockets where you can store different kind of items, and what I've noticed is that it's designed very thoughtfully, where everything, at least that I carry, fits almost perfectly in these different compartments. Another really great feature for it is the carabiner loop spots for it, where you can clip things on and off of your backpack very easily. Lastly, kind of in this bag section, I want to give a shout out to my sling pack, EDC sling pack of choice, the Patagonia Black Hole, whatever, 1.5 liter little guy. In general, I hate having things in my pockets. So having that sling makes it a lot easier to just go through my normal day-to-day life. But especially when traveling, you're able to throw your phone in there whenever you have to go through TSA, and you have easy access to your license and all of that kind of stuff. It's all just hanging out with you. It's not in your pockets. It's a lot faster to get to. You can put everything into one spot when you're going through TSA. Having that makes traveling a whole lot easier as well. So the next big stressor, the next big thing that people worry about when getting ready to go traveling is how are they going to entertain themselves and how are they going to fill these flights that they're about to go on. In my case, it was a good 10 or 12 hours in the air, and so what I did in my essentials for that were my iPad and my Beats Studio Pro. A term that me and my friends use a lot is living in headphone land, which is exactly what you do when you put those Beats on. The entire world goes away. You don't even know what kind of kids are screaming on the airplane. You have no idea what's going on. You're just watching whatever you're watching, or you're listening to whatever you're listening to. You are just completely locked in, and the iPad helps a lot with that because it's a lot better on your eyes than looking at your phone, your smaller screen. It also helps you lock in better. You know, it helps you just stay focused on whatever it is that you're watching on that flight. So if you're somebody who has stress issues on an airplane or gets nervous or whatever the case may be, I can't recommend getting an iPad and like noise canceling headphones enough, because it really doesn't even feel like you're on an airplane. It just feels like you're hanging out watching your show. Now this next essential, I actually will say like fully influenced. Pinterest got me, TikTok got me, whatever the case may be. But I found that it was super useful and it made it into this YouTube video. So a travel extension cable cord situation. So this is tiny. I mean, like it's literally as big as my hand. And on this is 2 full-size outlets and then a whole bunch of USBs around like the body where the cable is at. I've traveled a lot in my life. I've been in a lot of hotel rooms. I've been in a lot of airports. I've been in a lot of different kinds of places. You never know where the outlets are gonna be. You never know where the power is gonna be, the outlets are gonna be. You don't even know if there's gonna be enough outlets for whoever you and whoever you're traveling with. So with all that said, I decided to just take the chance out of it and get one of these, and I really like having it now just live in my travel pack. A big sacrifice that you have whenever you travel, especially on an airplane, is you lose all control of what's happening, where anything is, how you're going to do anything. And having something like this, as stupid as it is, just being able to charge your phone in more situations, it gives you a little bit of that control back, which is super helpful and makes traveling feel a whole lot better. So I recommend it a ton. There's a lot of versions on Amazon of these little extension cables that are travel sized. And now lastly, and probably the least glamorous of them all, is this, which is just a phone charger for some. But the important part is that it's a full-sized USB. The standard now pretty much for most chargers is a USB-C to USB-C cable, but most cars, rental cars, airplanes, anything that doesn't have an outlet port, most of the time it's full-size USB still. There's a lot of situations and scenarios where having this cable came in super clutch. Also, if you're getting a rental car and you want a CarPlay cable, it's worth having it. So whatever kind of phone you have, whether you have an iPhone that takes a Lightning port or a Type-C port, or you have an Android phone or whatever the case may be, you need to carry with you in your travel. Just let it live in your suitcase or whatever the case may be, but carry a USB-A version of whatever charging cable that you have. It'll save you in so many different situations, and you'll thank yourself for that extra just level of preparedness. So that's just a few of the things that I was impressed with when it came to traveling across the country. As many items as I could find the links for, I've got them in the description for you guys, so feel free to check them out. But I hope that you guys can find value out of this video, and I hope that you guys can pick up some of these items and travel smoothly and not hate being on an airplane. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Austin. I'm a photographer and videographer based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Links in the description for my production company. If you guys are in town or around and you guys want to work together, or hit me up and we'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Austin, like I said. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.